We've had a whole week and I haven't done a video. Sorry! It's been another really busy week. We've started to try a couple of new apps to help us along the way, but I'll talk about that more later. Yeah, we've done loads of stuff. Been out in the garden this week. In science, we've just learnt about pollination and germination. So what better way than actually get out in the garden and do it for real? So we got a load of plant pots together and I went into the kitchen and I basically chopped up a strawberry, chopped up a tomato, we chomped on some cherries, kept the seeds. There's our strawberries, there's our tomatoes, there's the cherry seed. We also got the potatoes out of the fridge, popped them in this big pot. What else did we do? Oh yes, and then I got a couple of potatoes, and after seeing a great hack on YouTube, I decided to have a go at making a couple of new rose bushes. So basically all you do is cut a rose bush. Look at that, there you go. You cut it and then you stick it in a spud, and that's basically all you do. And here we have Tiana beautifully demonstrating a rose in a spud. Then we made some labels, and another great hack from YouTube. Thanks, Tiana. Thank you for that. That's great. And then Tiana loved sticking all the labels in the relevant pots, as so we don't forget which is which. And then we just watered them, and Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. There we go. And hopefully they will grow great. Excited. We're still trying to find our feet with exercise. Tiana loves dancing. She always has done. But doing other sort of physical activities is a bit of a challenge to get her interested. She's found that she loves a good old bike ride in the morning, so we do that once a week. We did stumble across a little bike assault course the other day, which I wanted to take some footage of, but I'll do it this week because I just forgot my phone. We were having too much fun. We have got a basketball hoop, so we do that once a week. I've invented a little game where it's first to 10 hoops, but so one person will shoot it, and once it hits the ground, the other one has to run to wherever it stops and straight away shoot it. So we're running about, getting some exercise there, and we do that for half an hour. She does Go Noodle, and so do I. It's really good fun actually. So we do that once a week, where I will choose a video, then she will choose a video. It's really good fun, Go Noodle, and it's tiring. So we're just trying to find one more activity that will be able to fit into our school week. I am looking to invest in a trampoline, but that will not be till next year. So we do have to find something else in the meantime. I mean, she could do dancing, but she does tend to keep that for her musical theatre classes. She likes doing that with her friends, so that's fine. So we're getting there, but that hasn't just been something that she's taken like a duck to water to. It's just something that's a slow burner with her, but we're getting there. We are finding our feet slowly. So life skills this week was about road safety. We've not quite finished that yet. Tiana came up with the idea at the end of the last lesson that she wanted to do a poem about the Green Cross Code, and I was like, well, that's brilliant. Okay, so she's taken that on as homework, so I'm looking forward to seeing the results of that. Speaking about homework, obviously my timetable is quite intense, so I only actually set her one piece a week. I give her a specific date that the next piece has to be ready, and it's usually say it's for drama, it has to be ready for the next drama lesson the following week. So there's not too much pressure on her there. You know, she is very busy during her school day. Obviously, as she gets older, that will get a little bit more intense. So as we mentioned last week, one of Tiana's struggles in life is spellings. Over the last 18 months, I've researched a heck of a lot into the different homeschooling websites and resources that are out there, and there are millions of them, I have come across a couple of times a website called Nessy. Now, it's really good for dyslexic students as well. And I do think maybe Tiana is edging towards that, especially with the spellings. So I wanted to give it a go. So luckily it has a 7-day trial. So we are currently in the 7-day trial. And fingers crossed she's really enjoying it, because it comes across more of a game than actually learning spellings. We are still doing her workbook alongside that, and other spelling things on Twinkl, but I think it might be a winner, that. So I'll update you on that next week or the week after. Give it a couple of weeks. I think I am going to start paying for it, because as it stands, she is really enjoying it. So watch this space on that one. The other subject that Tiana struggles with, which we did also mention last week, is maths. So I've taken it upon myself to download The Maths Factor by Carol Vorderman. Now, her nana actually told me about an interview with Carol a couple of weeks ago during the lockdown, and she indicated that Maths Factor was free at the moment for kids. So I thought, well, what have we got to lose? There's still like a good couple of weeks left on the free trial. So we are currently having a go at that. We only started yesterday on that. But it does look quite good actually, because you can end a level, and if you complete it you get a certificate, which is always a good incentive for kids, isn't it? So we're going to give that a really good go, but apparently kids are loving it, so let's hope we're on the right track with that. It's just finding what's right for your child, isn't it? And because we're still in the early stages, you know, it's just trial and error at the moment. Let's hope that works. We're still doing, like the spellings, we're still doing the workbook as well, and other resources as well. I do like to keep it, so we're shaking it up a little bit. Cooking was another great success this week with Super Tiana and her safety goggles, because she doesn't like garlic and onions getting in her eyes, so she's beautifully modelling them. We made spaghetti bolognese this week. We have a thing, I think, for Italian food. It's the carbs, it's the pasta and the tomato bases. They're just so good. We will make something from a different country this week. I don't know what yet, but we will. So yeah, so I let her use a knife this week. It was one of my blunter ones, please don't worry, and I did completely supervise her. She was brilliant. She absolutely loves this cooking lark. You know, I think this is going to be one of her favourite subjects. She loves trying it, you know, once she's created it, it's such a sense of achievement, isn't it? Especially for kids. And once again, like last week's meals, it was absolutely delicious. Carbs do not agree with my thighs, but oh my goodness, it was worth it. Oh, she's dancing now. Oh, she's really dancing. Okay, and yeah, so that was one lesson of cookery, and the other one I let her catch up with her cookery book, so finishing off the typing up of the recipes and methods. But I've also let her go crazy with decorating the pages as well, because I want to be able to put it all in a big binder, and she'll have that as a keepsake at the end. But yeah, it was really good. Oh, and here's Tiana's tip of the week. If you want to test, your spaghetti is ready.
So now I have got my piece of really sticky spaghetti, and I'm about to throw it at the wall and see if it sticks. So let's try and stick it to the wall. Oh, it's stuck!
Where is it?
It's up there.
Oh gosh, it's got really high. It looks like a worm on my wall.
It's stuck!
Spaghetti's ready!
Yay!
So we've changed the setup today for homeschooling. We're usually upstairs in the bedroom, but today, because I am doing a yard sale, Tiana is doing her homework on the dining table. How's it going?
Good.
Oh, Good, good,
I'm
good.
nearly finished now.
Oh, fantastic.
Look.
Bonus.
Look, there we go. And then just tip down.
So I'm on many Facebook groups for home educators, and as I've mentioned many times, I do love a bit of Twinkl. And this week I noticed on their home educators Facebook page they were having a photography competition. So Tiana has entered that today. She ran out in the rain on Thursday night and it was pouring it down. And literally within a second she came back. She went, I've done it. I went, you what? And she gave me this picture and she said she did it in one shot. I can't take pictures like that. And it is unedited. I was very impressed. But then I looked at some of the other entries and they were amazing. So we have a lot of avid, amazing little photographers out there. Yeah, it was really good fun. And it's just an added little thing to do, isn't it? So I think that's it for this week. Excuse the new angle. I really need to invest in a tripod. Next on the list. I did get myself a new microphone. So, I am investing in this, but it just takes time, as we all know. So, yeah, I will take some footage of our little bike trail that we found. And I think we are going out one day this week. To take some lessons outside, which will be lovely because the weather's supposed to be glorious this week. I do apologise if you can hear the wind. I've not shut my window and it is super windy out there today. It's nice, but it's windy. So yeah, I think that's it. I will update you on the new apps next week, let you know how we're getting on with them. But up to now, it's all going good. And have a safe week. Oh, I think Tiana's going to do a day in the life of this week, actually. I think I said I'd let her take over. So there might be a midweek takeover video. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I am planning to do more than one a week, but I just didn't have time this week. Anyway, I'm waffling again. So have a good week. We'll see you soon. Bye.